This is from June 17th, 2025. Sharp Tools: How Developers Wield Agentic AI in Real Software Engineering Tasks. The study went over 19 developers who used in-IDE, in-development environment agents to resolve 33 open issues in repositories to which they had previously contributed. Participants successfully resolved about half of these issues, with participants solving issues incrementally having greater success than those using a one-shot approach. Participants who actively collaborated with the agent and iterated on its outputs were also more successful, though they faced challenges in trusting the agent's responses and collaborating on debugging and testing. These results have implications for software developer agent collaborations, yada, yada, yada. So essentially, the short version of this, in studying these developers who use the AI systems as part of their code generation workflow, when you try and one-shot solutions to programs, these AI systems don't work very well. As a matter of fact, they work less than half the time. And even when they do work, there is a sense of distrust by default as to the output of their, let's say, their code generation. So even when you're using these systems, you cannot trust what they're putting out. And so what the developers have to do is that they have to spend time that they have otherwise saved as part of the output in order to verify the code and debug incorrect code. And so it's a mixed bag about whether AI increases developer efficiency or decreases it. And these concerns don't go away. So it's like, what are we actually getting out of these AI tools? And I believe it might not be this one. It might be another one. But I think it's another one. There's a one that I think I'm going to cover in a little bit that goes into the costs that are associated with using these AI tools. For a few $100s, do you actually get a marked improvement in your code generation? And at the very, very least, generally speaking, the scientific studies are constantly noting that it's net neutral. Like, you're not really gaining anything. And in most, well, maybe not most cases, but at least in some cases, it's a net negative. It's rarely, if ever, a net positive in terms of productivity output. And then all the issues we've been covering on these streams over and over again: sycophancy, data leakage, not understanding the context of problems correctly. You have to constantly wrangle with getting the prompts right in order to get the right output. You have to do multi-turn, multi-prompt approaches, etc., etc. The distrust is there. So this is one of many scientific articles that I'm now piling up that are proving that this concept is playing out exactly the way that we expected it to play out. Maybe not exactly, but very close.